How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online season of the Worm Cult. We're in the eastern side of Solstice now. Bar Jassar.
I told your leader I had nothing to say. I just want to leave this place. After betraying first my people, and then the Black Worm, I must try to figure out where I truly belong.
Please. The cult captured our friend, the Mage Vanus Galarian. Do you know anything about that?
Vanus. I served as a guard for the Great Mage, as part of my duties with the Order. Between the talks we had, and what I saw the Order do to my people. He was kind to me, convinced me to betray the Order. I helped him send his messages.
So you can tell us where they're holding him? How we can rescue him?
No, I'm sorry. I was reassigned to Gristmung Hold when they needed more help with the Soul Flayer experiments. I do not know where they sent Vanus after that. But he wrote a note and slipped it to me, asked me to get it to Gabriel when I could.
Gabriel was our friend? Where is the note now?
Let me mark you a map. I helped a group of prisoners escape to an abandoned village, but we were captured. Before that, I hid the note in a secret cache in a stone totem inside one of the buildings. This is the location.
A secret cache?
Yes. This parchment shows the solution needed to open the correct cache. Press the indicated decorative tiles on the walls to rotate the blocks that make up the totem. Set them to these faces and retrieve the note. I hope this helps you find Vanus.
Thank you. How did you help with the Soul Flayer experiments?
I am not a powerful necromancer, merely a dabbler if that. So the Order used me to guard prisoners, move ritual components, those sort of things. But the more I witnessed the power of the Flayers, the more I grew to despise the Order.
So you must know something about these Soul Flayers that could help us?
I know they are evil. I saw how they killed swaths of prisoners with a single burst of necrotic energy. Those prisoners were mostly my people. Stone Nest villagers. The Flayers are nearly ready to be deployed by the Order.
Deployed?
They were on the verge of testing them, but they planned to use them against your fellowship. They would be a powerful defense, and capture many of your allies' souls. I never learned why the Worm King needs so many souls.
Why did you decide to join the Worm Cult in the first place?
The Dread Father Sithis has always fascinated me. The Void and its connection to death led me to dabble in necromancy. Much to Jitra's chagrin, when the first members of the Order of the Black Worm arrived, they eagerly accepted me into their ranks.
Then what made you decide to betray them?
A lot of little things. The appearance of the Writhing Wall, taking prisoners, the sacrifices. Then I met Vanus. I was assigned as his guard. We talked. He asked questions. I helped him as much as I could. The Soul Flayers were the last straw.
You work on finding Vanus. The rest of us will scout the area and create a forward base.
I need some time. I'll stay here and lend a hand.
I will make sure this mainlander does not get lost, sister. Stay safe until I return.
Alright, go to the abandoned village.
Raz is more than ready to see the end of this worm cult.
Me too. Alright. So, abandoned village is over there. Very much looking like a cold harbor, isn't it? We need to get this garbage out of here. Oh, magic hat. That's my magic hat. Thought magic hat was right there with me. It was Jitra. Betty Netcher's over there. Sench Tiger's looking very confused. What is this? Another worm cult. Occupation.
This is the village we seek. The corpse dealers have been emptying our villages to fill their prisons.
After breaking the worm cult's defenses at Gristmung Hold, it may finally be time to turn our attention to finding and rescuing Vanus Galerian. Barjasa hid Vanus Galerian's note in a hidden cache in a stone totem. Should find the cache and recover the note. So apparently he's in here. Now she gave us this solution. Here it is. So green, white, red, although I don't know if I need to. Oh, there was something circled as well. Don't know if I need to worry about that actually. Because sometimes I just gotta click on.
My egg sister is clever. She hid the note in an enigma totem.
So we're gonna use these to turn. So let's have a look at it again. So this one's got a circle on it. Why does one have a circle? There's 3 of them shown. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. Well, this does it mean that it's the ones to the right of the totem? But then it would be this one, right? Alright, anyway, I'm gonna click this, see what happens.
My egg sister's drawing reveals the correct faces on the totem.
So green, then we got white. Ah, that does all of them. Okay. And then we gotta get red down the bottom.
Each decorative wall tile rotates a different block in the totem.
Green, white, red. Here we go.
Did you hear? That opened the compartment. Now you can recover the note.
Gabrielle.
Is that what you sought?
It is.
Will it help you find your missing friend?
Give me a second to read it and I'll tell you. Gabrielle, imprisonment has not dampened my curiosity or my desire to constantly expand the scope of my knowledge, and it helps that many of my captors like to hear the sounds of their own voices. I was able to secure these sheets of parchment and a quill and ink from a lazy guard. Still, I best not tarry. Let me tell you what I have learned. First, as I think I made clear when I was able to contact you through my staff, the worm cult has started a new plane melt in reverse. They are dragging chunks of Cold Harbor to this isolated island. That's not all. They have plans to expand their efforts throughout Tamriel, perhaps all of Nerd. Second, I met the cult's current leader, Wormblood, but the next time he came to see me, he was possessed by Manny Marco. Somehow, someway, that damn necromancers found a way to return. Third, the Soul Reapers that killed Merrick and that our friend and I discovered in that worm nest before I was captured. Manamago has been working his mages ceaselessly on improving the design, and by improving I mean making more deadly. These new reapers, called soul flayers, will expedite the harvesting of souls. They are no longer passive collectors. These devices, once activated, kill all living things in the surrounding area by releasing necrotic bursts of energy. Then, they harvest the newly expunged souls like the reapers before them. Fourth, I finally got Manimako to tell me where the harvested souls go upon collection. He never could resist gloating to our captive audience. The souls are sent to an ancient Daedric crucible called the Wraith Forge, where they are converted into pure, usable energy. From there it gets confusing. He claimed that the Wraith Forge was part of Mor Naril, a Molag Bal temple somewhere on this island, but he also intimated that it is in Cold Harbor, and he's using the plate mail to retrieve it. Fifth, the flayers use an improved power core created from perfect bismuth crystals. These are being mined at the Kaznisak mine. Sixth, I am about to be moved to a new location, I do not know where. I convinced my guard, Barjassar, to take this note and get it to you. Use this information to find a way to overcome these soul flayers. Varnus.
Does the note indicate how to find your missing mage?
No, but he provides things he learned about the cult's plans, including details on the soul flayers.
May I see? Mor Naril is a forbidden place, an ancient Daedric temple. The death dancers of old battled Daedra there long ago, or so our legends say. I know nothing of a Wraith Forge, but the bismuth mine. I can take you there if you like.
You know where the mine is located?
Of course. I am a Stone Nest Death Dancer, and this is my territory. I would be very poor at my job if I did not know the area like I know the scales on my tail. The corpse stealers have an encampment there.
Well, I need to check it out. Varnus's note suggests we need to stop something happening right there.
We shall go together. The mine lies just to the north of Zorhist, my people's largest village. These soul flayers threaten the Stone Nest tribe, along with everyone else. I believe the stone has placed us on the same path for a reason.
I wonder if that jade necklace there weighs a ton? Dunno. I wonder. Alright, anyway. We got more pressing issues. Go to the mine, which is just over here, going past a sky shard. There's a heavy stack here.
Street urchin golden rule. Never pass up an unattended pack.
I like that rule.
Anything valuable in there?
Not really, I mean... 67 meters, oh there's a side quest. So I updated my add-on, my quest add-on? I think it's quest add-on. But the quests aren't showing up yet, so... Maybe it needs another update. Wallene, what are you doing?
Poor Hesikla. Because of my fear, she'll starve. Zuth, I thought it was an honor to be chosen for this task by the elders, but now I see it's really a trial I'm about to fail. And even worse, Hesikla will suffer for my weakness. Perhaps I'm not cut out for this job.
What job?
The Stone Nest Elders personally selected me to deliver a meal to Hesikla. I'm fast and nimble. Always wanted to be a courier. But the cultists between here and her home are endless. I'll never make it. and she'll go hungry without this delivery.
Who's Hesikla?
She's a nice old hermit who left Zorhist long ago. Went somewhere quiet so she could hear the stone better. She's very wise. The elders send food to her. I'm no match for the worm cult, but if you bring her this stone soup, you can have my pay.
I'll make the delivery to Hesikla.
Don't wait too long. Hesikla needs this delivery. She lives in an abandoned village near Calendvale Gardens. Be warned, cultists and Daedra roam the path to her home. Even the thickest shell can't protect you from every griel along the way.
Think we'll be fine. Where's that? Where is it? Oh, all the way over here. Alright, well I can make that after. Because we're going past a sky shard. Oh, sorry, not a sky shard. What am I talking about? A way shrine? Going past a way shrine? I mean, there might be a sky shard there too, who knows? Oh, she's happy. That's always good. She's always happy, it seems. The secret stone guardians. Let's grab that way shrine. A lot of noises coming in from over there, isn't there? Well, let's go see it. Get you gone. That's right. She's not telling a lie. Jitra. Sky shards anywhere around? Vanus Galarian told us that the power source of the new soul flares makes use of the perfect bismuth crystals drawn from the Kaz Nisak mine. Jitra says the mine is north of Zorhist and wants to accompany me there to investigate.
See how they take our land as though it was theirs to begin with.
What the? Soul-shriven chef? Cooking it up. I guess they gotta eat too. Unseasoned meal. Were they excited by that? Are they happy about that? They were like cheering, or they were telling me to get out of here? Get out of here! Leave my cooking alone.
The They mine the beautiful bismuth for ugly purposes.
I reached the mine. I should investigate the area. Thought I might be able to pull these levers or something.
Feels good to get the blood pumping, right?
Worm cult mine orders to oversee a Basgram Kaznisak mine, the court of Manamarco at Mornaril, Basgram. Attached are the new goals for the perfect crystal production for your mines. These perfect crystals are key to our creation of new power cores for the soul flares. We need as many as you can produce as quickly as possible. Run the mines continually. Use undead if necessary. When completed, install the dormant soul flares at the sites indicated on the attached map. We will send someone to activate the flares at the prescribed time. These models emit but a single pulse, eliminating all life in the area to harvest their souls. If this test proves successful, we will set future flares for continuous pulse emissions. See that you complete this task quickly. Manamarco will not tolerate failure or delay. Also, a prisoner will pass through your encampment on the way to his new cell. Give his tenders whatever aid they require, then send them on their way. Manamarco has special plans for this one, and we'll meet him at the Argonian site to personally oversee that operation. Using the prisoner's power, Manamarco will raise an army of undead from the ancient necropolis.
Orders to build more soul flayers. Your mage was right to send us here.
It was indeed. Let's find that other. That's whatever it is. Another bit of information.
Look, Mainlander, a map.
We've got 2 sites right here for soul flares.
Let us discuss our discoveries, Mainlander.
Sure, just one moment.
Let us chisel to the truth and review the documents we discovered here.
We found orders from Mornaril demanding more crystals for the flares.
Yes. More power cores for the soul flares. It seems they plan to test single-use devices at the sites indicated on the map we found. Then they will create flares that kill without stopping. But what is this about a prisoner at the end?
That could be talking about Vanus Galarian.
And they dare seek to violate an ancient burial site of my people. To raise an army of undead. I must ponder. If we can determine which Zonmir they plan to plunder, we can be sure to find your missing mage there.
What do you suggest?
I will return to your prince, talk to my egg sister. Perhaps she can direct us to the burial site they plan to pillage. And we must warn the Stone Nest villages of the coming danger. You go to these harvest sites and destroy the flares. Head to the harvest sites. I will have your prince send help.
All right. Is there a quick way out, or are we back at the exit again? Yes, we are. We've gone to the exit. Okay, so those are the two sites. Which is close by to one of the sites that we need to visit.
Bring the lightning!
You don't want any part of those skeevers. Well, it doesn't matter, no, you're dead. You're dead. I hope you learnt your lesson for your next life. Look at that. Ember, I was trying to show everybody this and you like stuck your horse's butt in my way. Oh, whoa, 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 what's this? What is this? The world over here is quite blue. Let's stay out of here for now. What was that? The Legend of Altorn the Lost. What? Hey, buddy. Altorn the Lost. And there he goes. And there he goes. Oh, is that why it turned all blue? I don't know what I did, but I got an achievement for it. Altorn the Lost.
Oh, good. I didn't want to walk.
Bismuth Grotto. The Gates of Mornaril. I'm actually gonna ride. I'm gonna ride all the way up to that other way shrine. Who's that guy? What enemy type is that? Oh, it's a Blood Knight. Twas a Blood Knight.
Let's ride.
That's what we're doing. Oh, have a good old scratch, lizard bear. Have a good old scratchy. Something. So, oh, it's a titan. It's a sleepy titan. The Gates of Mornaril.
Let our foes come. Watch me go.
Keep riding, Ember. Something else over here. Well, maybe something for the future. Perhaps a future staging ground? Okay, so let's take this way shrine. We'll go down south to here. And then I'll go down to this. To the Hermit in the Hills. Seeing as we're going to travel in that direction anyway. 360. Oh, that's the gardens. Although it's near the gardens, not in the gardens. There is a quest over there which we'll worry about later. So somebody asked me if I was going to do all the side quests. So yeah, I usually do. I typically try to do all the side quests when I play these expansions. You know, occasionally I'll miss one, but my aim is I usually try to do as many as I can.
I warn you, these old scales are not as brittle as they look. I warn you, if you are one of those death cultists or a bandit come to rob me, you will not be the first to fail in such an endeavor. This hermit knows how to take care of herself.
Wulink asked me to deliver this to you.
Ah, my stone soup from Zorhist. I do appreciate the meals they send me. Even this old hermit sometimes misses the comforts of the village. They always send more than enough. If you prepare it, I will happily share a meal with you.
You want me to cook the stone soup?
Yes, that would be nice. I move much slower these days. More suited to stillness now, like the stone. But I would enjoy sharing a meal with a visitor. It doesn't take long to prepare. Put the cook pot in the fire and remove it before it burns.
Well, I'm happy to make the soup, and I'd actually love to share a warm meal with you.
Thank you, stranger. The nourishing experience of stone soup is always better when shared with pleasant company. Take your time. Hesychla will wait and commune with the ground beneath our feet.
I'll have it ready in no time.
Hesycla's old limbs do not bend like they used to. Please, put the cook pot on the fire, and soon we can both enjoy the stone soup.
Damn, he just picked it up like that. I guess it wasn't too hot.
Ah, stone soup. My favorite. My mouth waters just thinking about it. Pass me a bowl of that delicious meal, please.
Here you go. Freshly prepared stone soup.
Excellent. It smells delicious. Please let us savor the meal and enjoy the company.
Is there anything else you need before I depart?
You have done more than enough for old Hesychla. I will be fine. Thank you for making the delivery for young Wulin Kerr. He would have never made it past the cultists. Now please, take this. It is time for this old hermit to return to her solitude. If you have time, sit. Share a meal with me. The stone soup tastes wonderful.
I would like to, but... Can I... Did you give me some? Have I got some? Have I got some soup? You gave me a fang blade. It's not quite the same. I can make you I can rustle up a Breton street post. That's about it, though.
Thank you for stopping by. The soup was delicious. And tell young Wulin Kerr I hope he comes to visit me one day. I suppose he just needs to grow a few more spines on his tail. Or maybe get one of the death dancers to accompany him.
Why do you live all the way out here?
You saw the stone that surrounds my home? All raw and exposed?
It makes the Zon Niav easier to hear, especially when you sit in stillness, away from the bustle of village life. Surely you feel the call of the stone in this serene place.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Perhaps it is too much to hope for smooth skins to experience such mysteries. Never mind. Just promise old Hesychla that when she becomes stone, you will try to listen again.
Right. I'll try. Anyway, we're going down south. When she becomes stone. Alright, we have to go further south, so let's do that. Find the Soul Flare harvest sites. Actually quite surprised I haven't run into a single Sky Shard yet.
Don't underestimate us.
Usually trip over them at the beginning, and then there's always one or two that are more out of the way. Scouting report, Northeast Solstice. Report to Celine Jarek of the Sturk Fellowship from Scout Zipar Faram. I followed the worm cult supply wagons to the ruins of Alduin Citadel. What was once a shining Goralanya coastal fortress is now a decrepit collection of crumbling walls. The worm cult are doing their best to shore up the old defenses. Wooden walls line the moat and ramparts. They also erected a new gate at the entrance and keep it well guarded. But for all their efforts, many of the cultists are living in tents and cooking over campfires at night. A smaller camp sits right outside of the Citadel's gates. The camp did not exist while the cultists fortified the ruins, but something pushed a few of their members outside. I stayed a while to try to figure out what changed, and I narrowed it down to two options. The first is that the cultists are constructing some large and evil-looking piece of equipment in the back of the Citadel. I watched several carts move through the Citadel with what looked like pieces of shackle in them. It is possible that the worm cult intends to create another shackle in the Alduin Citadel and use that to aid the plane meld. The other theory is less easy to articulate. I watched a number of high elves quietly enter the Citadel. They did not seem the type who usually flock to the worm cult. Their clothes did not match the usual green and black of the cult, and the way they carried themselves at the gate was odd. It was like they looked down on the cultists. I don't know what those high elves were there for, but tents appeared outside the gate shortly after the high elves arrived. I don't have an explanation for their involvement in the Citadel, but those elves could be the reason some of the cultists were displaced. I will continue my watch and report when I can.